Well, your biggest problem is the strain you've been under. Your nervous system's still a little haywire from everything you've been through.
But is the baby all right?
Oh, couldn't be better.
You sure there's not going to be any complications? I mean, we don't want to doubt your word, but on the other hand, we don't want to take any chances where the baby's concerned.
Oh, I understand, but as far as I'm concerned, there's absolutely nothing to be worried about.
Thank God.
But if it's going to stay that way, Eden, you're going to have to get more rest. I mean, it could lead to something more serious if you don't try and avoid stressful situations.
Well, you just telling me that makes me feel more stressed.
Well, it shouldn't. I'm just trying to tell you to take it easy, okay?
Well, that's not what you said the last time.
I know. I told you that just sticking to your normal routine is what you should do, but, see, I didn't take into account emotional shocks like this. Now, look, if it's just for today, would you go home, put your feet up for a while, and just take things nice and slow?
Okay, you're the doctor.
Also, I wanted to ask you if you're still interested in natural childbirth classes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Well, good. I'll have a nurse give you some brochures on the process, and it goes into the, details of what the times are and all that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think what we ought to do is just keep looking ahead. Would you call me tomorrow? And try and get some sleep tonight.
I will. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good man.
He's right, about the stress and everything. I went completely to pieces today.
Yeah, well, from now on, I'm going to see if I can't keep you away from situations like that, which means having you where I can protect you.
Oh, I see. So you're going to put me in a pumpkin shell.
Better yet, I'm going to take you home. Make sure you stay there.
Fat Chat's Buster, I have a job.
I know, a very stressful one. And at this point in time, I don't think you have any choice, darling, but to give it up. Well, look, if I'm insisting, it's only because it's what's best for you. The doctor says you should avoid stress.
He didn't say I should stay at home and give up my career.
Nobody's asking you to give up your career. I'm talking about a couple of weeks, just a leave of absence of some sort.
How can I do that? I just started there.
Those people know what has happened to you. They're not going to refuse you. Every time you've walked into that damn studio, something else has gone wrong.
The only thing that happened was that a threat was made, and it was an empty threat. It had nothing to do with my job, and I have to be more careful.
Being careful is not the point. You can't prepare for somebody like this. He doesn't think logically. He doesn't act predictably. Besides, the studio is a switchboard. We can't trace the calls that are coming in. We can't tap anything. So many people have access to the place. It's a giant security problem. At least here I have some sense of control. And to take care of you and the baby right now requires a little control.
Look, the doctor said for me to avoid stress. Now, that means, to me, to keep my life going normally. It doesn't mean that I should sit here at home without anything to do but relive what happened to me in this house. Is that what you want me to do for the rest of my life?
Look, when you put it that way, obviously, that makes sense, but it doesn't make me feel better.
What will?
To find the guy who did this to you and put him behind bars.
Oh, me too.
Well, until we can do that, we have to reach some sort of compromise, something that's going to keep me from having my head blow off and won't make you feel like a prisoner. Now, I don't know what that is. There's got to be something.
There is no reason for this discussion. We have talked about it and talked about it. There's nothing we can do. I'll just be careful, that's all.
It's not enough. This man is extremely determined. We have to be just as determined.
This is not a competition. I mean, is that what you want it to be? If you catch him, then you win. If he rapes somebody else,
wait.
wins?
That is the way it is. That's exactly how it is.
Well, I hate it.
I hate it too. But we've both known all along this wasn't going to be easy.
We're not just talking about this rape. I mean, this is the kind of day when you and I, we should be having a picnic or taking a drive or something, or talking about things that are really important in our lives, like this baby.
Baby is all I really care about.
Well, then why is it the last thing that you and I ever talk about?
I don't know.
Sometimes I make myself believe that I feel it moving, but it's not. But I wonder sometimes if it knows. That it can hear us, that it knows who we are.
Probably does know. I hope so.
If I didn't have this baby, I think I'd go crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't seem to understand, darling, but it's just that it's hard for me to focus on something as joyful as the baby. Knowing that this animal is still out there. Yeah, well, I'm sure it is important. I just, I can't make it right now. I want to be with my wife this afternoon. Is that a problem? Well, it'll keep. Look, all right, I'll try to make it by later. Thanks.
What was that all about?
That was nothing. That was just red tape.
Was it important?
It's taken care of.
It must have been important if they wanted you to go downtown.
It's not as important as taking care of you, I'll tell you that.
Listen, I don't think it's a good idea to let your job be affected by what's going on.
It's not being affected.
You'd say that?
Well?
Hey, just want to let you know that I've come to a decision. I'm going to stop going to the studio for a few weeks.
Thank you. That's a huge load off my mind.
There's a catch. I want to continue to do the story that I've been working on. What do you say?
Sounds fine with me, as long as you agree to take a few naps now and then. No all-night editing sessions.
I'll promise. It's just this rape story is very important to me, and it's a way of working through my feelings, getting control of my life again.
You think the studio will let you do this?
Of course they'll let me do this. They want the story. If they want the story, then they have to agree to what I say.
Sounds right to me. You're not just doing this for me, are you?
I'm doing it for both of us. The three of us.
The three of us. I like the sound of that. What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just looking at that bruise on my shoulder.
Is it still hurt?
No. Marks are all going away. I just wish what was inside would go away.
I'd give anything if I could stop that pain. Thinking about what you said, about having to be here and worrying and... You want to sell this place? You want to move?
What brought that on?
Well, I mean, it's bad enough that I'm asking you to curtail your freedom, much less have to be in the very place day after day where all that stuff happened, and never getting out.
I think I'm going to be fine. I've got my job, you, Chip, I'm writing, I'm editing, I have lots to do.
Okay, you sure? I don't believe you sometimes. You want me to show you the new alarm system, how it works?
Oh, well, do I have to be a computer programmer to understand this?
Are you kidding me? Even I could understand this. I mean, we're talking simple. All you got to do is there's like a 4-digit security code. The same one turns it on as turns it off. And all you have to do is just memorize the code.
Okay, what is it?
It's 1980 in honor of the year we met. Think you can memorize that?
Well, I actually don't think that would be too hard, but we met in 1979.
No, we met in 1980, which the security code knows, and so do I, so just settle for it. and
No,
use
we
19.
met in 1979 because we were in Europe, and it was July, and I remember not wanting to go to Europe in July because it's so hot.
Now, I thought about this. We were walking down the Champs-Élysées.
1979.
All right, you know, why do you always get this stuff right? It drives me out of my mind.
Well, I hope this thing is better with my anniversaries and my birthdays, otherwise I'm going to miss out on all my presents.
This will be
and
fine with
everything.
your birthday and your anniversary. Well, it'll do a little more research next time. Just cut a little slack and punch it in.
Okay. 1980. The year after I met Cruz. Couldn't be simpler. Hello, Brent.
How are you doing?
All fine.
Oh, we were worried sick when you had to go into the hospital.
I'm really sorry about the commotion. It was just nervous exhaustion.
But everything's okay now.
Yeah, everything's fine. I just need to rest a little bit and relax.
Well, of course. Of course. Take a couple of days off. Look, we'll wait for you to tell us when you're ready to go back to work, okay?
Well, actually, that was something I wanted to talk to you about.
There's some kind of problem?
No, I just thought it might be better for me to work at home for a little while.
How long is a little while?
2 weeks. At tops 3.
Can I be honest? I know this is a very difficult time for you now, Eden, but it's a very important time for the show. I think it might be tricky losing you for that long just as you're beginning to build your audience.
Well, Brent, you wouldn't be losing me. I would just be doing my stories from here.
I don't understand. If you're going to go back to work, don't you think it would be better to do it someplace away from all these reminders? And we really need you back. It's thanks to you the ratings are going sky high.
Gosh, I hate to interfere here, Brent, but I don't think you understand what Eden's been going through. You see, it hasn't ended for her yet.
Well, I know that, of course. And I couldn't be more sympathetic. But my experience has been that people in her situation need to work through their pain. And maybe the best place to do that is among her coworkers in a supportive environment. And I am very pleased to be able to give her that chance.
You're not pleased to be able to give her anything. You're pleased to be able to cash in on her suffering. As you put it, the ratings are sky high. That's great. The bad news is they're not going to stay up there on her back. You see, she's going to recover from this thing on her own terms, at her own pace, for as long as she needs. We straight on that? Hey, what are you doing? Hang on there. No, I seriously doubt that hoisting that kind of stuff is the ideal pastime for the expectant mother.
Oh, sorry. I just thought maybe I would change things around a little bit. You know, Heather suggested it, so I thought I'd try it.
Oh, you mean in here? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I should have thought of that and done it before I brought you home to this place again.
No, it's okay. I was just standing here and I was thinking that really every time I walk into this room and I turn on the light, that what I think about is what happened. It's an unavoidable reminder of what happened here.
I can understand that.
Well, things haven't really changed. I mean, they have changed, and well, I'd really be foolish if I didn't want to accept that. I mean, things haven't changed because the things that I love aren't any different. I love you. And even though I've changed, you love me.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's right. That's exactly right. But, I mean, you should still let me help you with this. Tell me what you want it to look like, and I'll fix it. I need a little therapy, too.
Okay. But, how would I expect a man with such sensitivity to move a 200-pound sofa? Well, I like it.
Thank God.
I think it's a step in the right direction.
Well, I hope so. We exhausted the mathematical possibilities, you know. No, I'm not complaining. I was glad I volunteered. Listen, Would you mind terribly if I ducked out and went down to headquarters for a little while? They called me, and there's a new lead. It may be nothing.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Go right ahead. I mean, I've got a new security system to protect me now.
That's right, plus 2 cops right outside the door. What else do you need? Do you need anything else?
I've got lots of work to keep me busy. I'll be fine.
Okay. It's nice when we reach a compromise like this, isn't it?
Yeah, well, enjoy it while you can, because I'm not always going to be so fair and rational. When are you going to be back?
I won't be long. An hour tops.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello?
If you're not back on the air by tomorrow, something terrible's gonna happen to somebody else.
Who?
One of the young blonde, probably. You see, I like blondes.
Why are you doing this? Why?
You just remember what I said.
Wait. Well, did you put a trace on the call? Well, I can't possibly keep him on the phone for a whole minute. I mean, I tried as long as I could. All right.